Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this My Town TV production of Greenup County Musketeer basketball. We are coming to you live from the Greenhouse tonight in Lloyd, Kentucky. I am Ryan Parker, happy to have you along, and happy to have with me tonight Maria Maracy.
Thanks, Ryan. We haven't done a game in a while.
No, it's been a while, and I'm glad
been a little bit.
I've got to enjoyed listening to you do a lot of the girls' games lately, and the girls are having a pretty successful season. They're going to be either the number 2 or 3 seed in the district already. Yeah,
they're having a pretty good season so far. I mean, last year they went 3-26, and I think I've seen it a little better than most up here calling the games from a higher standpoint. But they went 3-26 last year. They've already improved this year. I think they're 8-13, something along those lines now, 8-12 maybe, having a much better season already under Kirk Ruggles.
Yeah, looking forward to watching them come tournament time, and that tournament time's just about 10 days away. We have a big crowd filing in tonight here at the Greenhouse. We'll be right back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show to get you ready for this one between the Greenup County Musketeers and the visiting Lewis County Lions.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clarks.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Peace Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new tap-to-pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Thinking about what's next after high school? Ashland Community and Technical College offers medical assisting, business administration, computer-aided drafting and design, college transfer, and more. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Welcome back here to the Ashland Credit Union pregame show from the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky. The Greenup County Musketeers and the 63rd District rival Lewis County Lions. It's brought out a big crowd here tonight, Maria. The Greenup County, I think this is the biggest crowd I've seen all season. We've got the end bleachers pulled out, some fans sitting down in the end zone, and across the way, it's packed.
Absolutely. I think this would definitely compete with the Raceland game we had here a few weeks back. That was a huge crowd.
Yeah, good point. They come out to watch the district rivals, and the district rival tonight is the Lewis County Lions. They come into this game 13-8, winners of 6 games in a row. Their last win was Tuesday at West Carter, 69-44. And Lewis County's 3-1 in the district. They're no joke. They beat Russell on their home floor at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium. So they're right in contention for the number 1 seed in the 63rd district.
Absolutely. I think they're one of the favorites in this 63rd. They've got so many good players on their roster. People like Puente and Bivens, who last year, if you remember, we called this game together at the Greenhouse, and he had that buzzer beater to win the game.
Yeah.
Nobody thought it was going to be Bivens. We called it. We said, I think it's going to be him.
Yeah.
People like Connor Jericho and Detillion, all these different players that really bring up such a good roster for this team.
They do. Julian Puente, as you mentioned, leading the team 24 points a game, Dalen Bivens nearly averaging a double-double, 19 points a game and 9 rebounds a game. Under head coach Scott Tackett, who's traditionally done a good job. Lewis County, one of those teams that gets better and better throughout the season, and they'll be ready come tournament time. There's no doubt about it. One story here with Lewis County tonight is looking at the stats before the game. They really draw the fouls. There's no question about that. They have shot 495 free throws as a team this season. That is eye-popping numbers.
Absolutely, and half of those have come from Puente alone. He shot 227 free throws on the season. You look at players like Jacob Spurlock, who's a favorite for Mr. Kentucky basketball this year. He's only shot 107. Xander Carter last year, another favorite for Kentucky basketball. He shot 150 in 1 year.
Yeah.
That is nowhere near two of these top two names, and this kid is drawing the fouls every single time.
Every single night out for Lewis County. That's a big story. We'll watch it here tonight for you. Here on MyTown TV, the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. We'll take a break and be right back as they usually play the national anthem about the 8-minute mark here from the greenhouse. So we'll take a break here and be right back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show on MyTown TV.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
We're back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show on MyTown TV as the Greenup County Musketeers are set to host the Lewis County Lions. As you can see, it's a big crowd across the way here. Well, no, you can't see. Buckle up, phone down. It's on your screen right now on People's Bank. That's okay. We'll go ahead and run the ads, but you'll see it here in a moment. Big crowd here tonight on the Greenup County side. Let's talk about these Greenup County Musketeers, Maria. Greenup County comes in 8-12, 0-3 in the district, and this is the first of 3 games in a row where they're going to play district teams.
Yeah, and I think it just goes to show that district time really is getting close. They're playing these teams a little early on. I think I don't think I've ever seen them play so many district opponents in one set time. I think that's a little odd. But I would assume that also
part
has
of the snow.
That's what I was going to say. I think a lot of that has to do with Snowmageddon that we just had for a few weeks. Greenup was out for almost 3 weeks of school. I mean, the entire cheer team went to nationals and came back, and we were still out. I was with them for that as a media credential person.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a little strange that they've played so many district opponents very quickly, but I also think that's a good test for them to show, figure these teams out now, and you'll see them again here in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And here in a couple weeks, that's when it's really going to count here out at Russell High School. That's where the 63rd District Tournament will be this year. We'll have that all for you on MyTown TV. Greenup County comes into this game losers of 4 games in a row. Now, those were staggered throughout time. As you said, those 3 weeks that you were out of school, they wound up playing 4 games. They got 4 of them in, but they lost all 4 of them. And it's time for the Musketeers to get on track. One of those games was a 71-51 loss at Lewis County back on last Saturday.
Yeah, and like I said, I think this is just a test for them to figure these teams out now. I was not personally at that game. I have no idea what happened down there. I still think I was in Florida when this happened.
You were happy to be in Florida during that time.
It was cold. It wasn't great. It was a little cold. It wasn't icy, but it was a little cold. But no, it was great. I had so much fun down there with all the cheerleaders. They were awesome.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, Greenup County comes in this led by Casey Gammon, of course, 14 points a game. Cam Chafin's 11 a game. Kieran Jenkins. I'm going to get his name right tonight. I learned I've been pronouncing it wrong all season long. Kieran is what I was told at the preseason games, but it's Kieran. Kieran, like Pierre. Kieran Jenkins. So I'll get that right, Kieran, the rest of the season, I promise you. He's averaging 9 a game. Those are the top 3 scorers on this Greenup team. Greenup County has a good mix of older players and seniors, Casey Gammon, Bradley Atkins, and Gavin Roy. And then the youngsters, Cam Chafin's, Kieran Jenkins, Hunter Holbrook's a junior, and Ryan Monroe. We got him back now from his back injury.
Yeah, I think they're a little staggered out this year. I mean, like we've talked about this several times, the games that we have done together. It's a 17-man bench. There's a lot of people out there, and a lot of those guys are a little younger, but I do like what I'm seeing from those younger guys. And, I mean, those guys can play. Mm-hmm. They can shoot, they can play defense, and they're doing really well. And I think that the growth that we're hoping to see from them, we'll see it as they get older, just like what we wanted to see from Casey Gammon when he was a freshman. He was the big talk of the town, that he was going to be this star player when he got older. Mm-hmm. And now we're seeing that. He's averaging 14.5 points a game, shooting 47% from the field. I think we're seeing that now, and I hope that's going to be the same case for those younger players, people like Ryan Monroe and Kieran whenever he's a senior, and people like Trice Carter.
Yeah.
We love to talk about Trice on this show. He's awesome.
Yeah, the JV won again tonight. We're about 2 minutes away from the starting lineups. Let's take one more break here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show and be right back.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
We are back here. The Lewis County starting lineup being announced right now. Looks like Julian Puente, Dalen Bivens, Daniel Miller, Brody DeTillion, and Connor Jerky for Lewis County. Now the starting lineup for your Greenup County Musketeers here on MyTown TV. Looks like it's Youth Basketball League tonight, Maria.
Yeah, it's YBL nights where they introduce all the future Musketeers.
Well, looks like a lot of them in the lineup line tonight to support these Musketeers. There is Kieran Jenkins getting the start tonight for Greenup County. Cam Chaffins, sensational three-point shooter. Bradley Atkins, the heart and soul of these Musketeers. Gavin Roy showed a lot of hustle this year underneath the basket. And Casey Gammon, the senior starter. So, for Greenup County, it's Gammon, Chaffins, Jenkins, Atkins, and Roy. For Lewis County, it's Puente, Bivens, Miller, DeTillion, and Jerky. Here we go, Maria, from the greenhouse. Packed house here tonight. Greenup County fans ready to cheer on their Musketeers to a 63rd district victory. They know how bad they need this one tonight. Good student section over there as well.
Got a whiteout tonight.
Yep. Most of them dressed in white over there. You see Jasper Davis over there, the quarterback on the front row. Dalen Bivens wins the tip, goes back to Connor Jerky. He brings it over the timeline. We're underway. Man-to-man defense for the Musketeers. Puente out front to Bivens. Gives it off to Miller. Daniel Miller hands off to Jerky. Jerky tries to drive to the hole, lays it up. Drop blocked by Kieran Jenkins. Cam Chaffins comes out of there with it. Little behind the back dribble over to Jenkins. He lost it out of bounds. Pass was a little bit in front of him.
It's early. It'll be fine. I feel like it'll be fine.
Sounds good, Maria. Here we go. Lewis County with the basketball. Puente will bring it up the floor for the Lions, their leading scorer. Definitely a top 10 player in this region this season. Just 30 seconds into this one. Jerky with the ball on the left side. Goes out top to Puente. Puente puts down a dribble. Atkins has got him tonight. Puente goes to the hole and misses the shot, but Brody DeTillion's right there for the rebound and putback. Greenup County's got to hit the boards tonight. Here comes Casey Gammon on the far side for Greenup County out near the volleyball line, setting things up. Lewis County looks like they're in a man-to-man as well. Jenkins on the left side. Way out front to Gavin Roy. To Chaffins. Chaffins puts down a couple dribbles. Some physical defense from Lewis County, but Chaffins put it right in with the hands of Daniel Miller all over him.
Yeah, he's been a sharpshooter this year for the Musketeers. He's having a great season. Came over from Ohio. He's been great for the Musketeers.
Puente with the long three-pointer, getting them started. 5-2 now. Here comes Chaffins up the floor, being guarded by Miller. Chaffins gives it off to Gammon on the right side. Now finds Roy on the low block. Out to Jenkins. He'll try the three from straight away. No good off the back iron. Bivens rebounds the ball, and here comes Lewis County on the run. Bivens over the timeline. Takes it to the free throw line out to Miller. Miller to Puente on the baseline. Puente, spin move on Atkins, drives to the hole, looking for the foul. Doesn't get it that time. Gets it the second time, though. Puente will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. That foul is on number 4, Cam Chaffins, I believe. So Julian Puente, an 82% free throw shooter, puts it in for his 228th attempt this year. 186th make.
I mean, you got to get pretty good at some point shooting free throws. I can see why he shoots 82%. You have a lot of chances to do that.
He puts the second one. Nope, missed the second one. Greenup County not hitting the boards early. Dalen Bivens does hit the boards, though. He is here to play tonight. 8-2. He gets the putback, and Lewis County's out to a 6-point lead early. Chaffins with the ball out front, moving to the left side. Chaffins moves through, gets bumped, puts it up and in. Cam Chaffins for 2. He scored all 4 of Greenup's points so far. Here comes Julian Puente, being guarded by Bradley Atkins. Puente puts the moves on, spins in the lane, nearly walks, has it knocked away. Atkins steals it. Here comes Gammon with the ball for Greenup. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins tries to drive the baseline, gives it off to Roy, mishandles it, and just throws it up in the air. Turnover, Musketeers. Here comes Lewis County with the basketball. Puente up and over, takes it to the rim, misses. Jenkins rebounds. He's out of there on the run. He's stopped up. Good job stopping the ball that time for Lewis County. Bradley Atkins goes up, had the and one opportunity, could not get it to go. Foul is on number 1, Daniel Miller. So Bradley Atkins will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is up and in. Atkins a 56% free throw shooter. It's good he's got his average up over 50. It was down below 50 earlier this season. He missed that one. Gavin Roy fights for the rebound, but man, he's got butter on those fingers, I think, tonight. He just slipped out of his hands, out of bounds. Good hustle by Gavin Roy, just couldn't hang on. 5:02 left here in the first quarter. 8-5, Lewis County on top. Connor Jerky with the basketball, brings it over the timeline on the GC logo. Gives it to Puente on the left side. Puente looks inside. Goes down low to Detillion, misses the shot, but Bivens is right there for the rebound and the score. 10-5 now, Lewis County on top. Here comes Kieran Jenkins. Being guarded by Miller out front to Gammon. Over to Bradley Atkins. Atkins on the right side to Chaffins. Chaffins, a little behind the back dribble. Crossover, 15-footer, no good. Rebound down to Bradley Atkins. He fires it back in. Chaffins kicks it out to Jenkins for 3. No good off the back iron. Chaffins rebounds again, throws up another 15-footer. Good, as Cam Chaffins has 6 already. 10-7 the score. And Lewis County wants a 30-second timeout immediately. That's a Blackburn Avenue, South Ashland Giovanni's 30-second timeout.
Think inside the box.
Absolutely, think inside the box. 10-7. Our score early in this one's been back and forth action up and down the floor. A little higher scoring than I would have expected.
Yeah, it's a pretty high scoring first quarter, at least right now. Yeah. We got about 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. But, both teams are playing pretty well. They're shooting a lot better than what I would have expected. I know Cam Chaffins has had a little bit of a cool-off moment recently in these last couple games. He started out super hot at the beginning of the season. Yeah. He's kind of toned it down a little bit, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. He's got 6 points already, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
You're right. He's come to play tonight. Cam Chaffins with 6 of the Greenup County 7 tally thus far, 4:07 and counting on the clock. Daniel Miller coming out of this 30-second timeout for Lewis County. Greenup County comes out in a zone defense this time. They get it to Puente in the middle of that zone, feeds it down to Bivens on the baseline, clears out, blocked by Gammon, knocked up, fight for the rebound. Puente comes out of there with it for Lewis County. Thought about pulling the trigger on a volleyball line 3, doesn't do so. Gives it off to Detillion, back to Puente, right side to Miller. Miller drives the baseline into Bivens. That'll be 2. Dalen Bivens has 6 points now for Lewis County, playing well early. Good pass from Daniel Miller that time. Here comes Chaffins for the Musketeers. Lewis County stays in the man-to-man. I think it may have just been a motivational talk from Scott Tackett during the timeout to rebound better. Gavin Roy over to Chaffins. Chaffins looks like he is ready to play tonight. He's putting on the moves every time he gets the basketball. Here's Jenkins putting on some moves. Little floater down the lane, no good. Rebound down to Jerky. He's out of there on the run with it for Lewis County. Good pass over on the right side to Miller. Right back to Jerky. They are playing well. 2 points for Connor Jerky, 13-7 the score, and it's a 30-second timeout now for Greenup County. This, of course, a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. Once again, 3:02 left here in the quarter. Both teams have traded 30-second timeouts, and up and down action so far, but Lewis County, got to give them credit. They are really playing well.
And they're just rebounding better than the Musketeers. It's not really a hustle game right now. It's just a rebounding game, and it's Bivens. It's all Bivens right now. Yeah. He's having a great game so far. What does he have, 6 points?
6 points so far.
6 points, a handful of boards. Mm-hmm. That's not a bad start to the first quarter of a district game.
You're right. He's out of the gate quickly, on his way to a double-double tonight. There's no doubt about it. Dalen Bivens, some kind of player. 14-7, actually, the score on the scoreboard. I thought it was 13-7, but 14-7. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Here's Chaffins, gives it over to Bradley Atkins on the right side. They're just dropping off of Atkins, challenging him. Gammon will try the 3. Good. Casey Gammon. He's on the board. 14-10 now the score. Julian Puente brings it over the timeline, gives it to Connor Jerky. He'll set things up out top against this 2-3 zone of Greenup County. Hunter Holbrook into the game for the Musketeers for Jenkins. Good skip pass that time for Puente over to Jerky to Bivens, top of the key to Puente. Man, he got Gammon in the air. Could have drew the foul right there, but takes the fall-away jumper for 2. His 6th point of the night. 16-10, Lewis County by 6. There's Cam Chaffins, brings it up the floor for the Musketeers. Gives it over to Gammon. Across to Adkins. To Hunter Holbrook. Holbrook to Gavin Roy out top. Roy being guarded by Brody Detillion. Big senior for the Lewis County Lions. Hunter Holbrook makes a move out to Bradley Atkins. He'll try the 3, and he'll hit the 3. Bradley Atkins. That's a bonus. Anytime you can get Bradley Atkins, the 13% three-point shooter, to drop one in from the corner, things are going well for you.
And I know Nathan Sutton's not complaining. He might be a little nervous with that shot, but he's probably not complaining now.
Puente with the basketball. 16-13 the score. Got a good one going for you here tonight on MyTown TV. Bivens out to Jerky in the corner. Takes it to the baseline. He stepped on the baseline. I think the Greenup County student section made that call. They saw it before the official even.
I mean, I can see Jasper Davis point at the line from over here.
Good officiating there by the men in white. Here comes Cam Chaffins. Down by 3, 16-13. Minute and a half to go here in quarter number 1. Chaffins over to Holbrook. To Gammon. Gammon is open there. Takes a little 10-footer. No good. Rebound to Jerky. Kyler Robinson into the game for Greenup County. Bradley Atkins makes the steal for the Musketeers. Gets it ahead to Chaffins. Chaffins on the run. Got a man behind him. Spin move by Cam Chaffins. Blocked away, though. But a good move by Chaffins, throwing it in off of Dalen Bivens. Keeping possession for Greenup County.
Yeah, that's just great ball awareness. He knows he's going out of bounds. He knows he's getting ready to take that. It's getting ready to be a turnover. He just throws it back in right off of Bivens.
Great play there by Cam Chaffins. Good spin move by Chaffins as well. He's been tussled. He's in a tussle out there with Jerky. Chaffins puts down the dribbles, crosses it over. Back out front to Robinson. Robinson had a really nice JV game. That may be why he's getting some minutes here early. Cam Chaffins for 3. No good. Rebound to Puente. And with 50 seconds on the clock, here comes Julian Puente for Lewis County. He'll take it all the way to the rim. Little jump stop. No good. Rebound to Hunter Holbrook. Here comes Holbrook for Greenup County. Ahead to Kyler Robinson for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound to Connor Jerky. 35 seconds now on the clock. Jerky brings it over the timeline. Out to Puente. Puente being guarded by Bradley Atkins. He always gets the toughest assignment of the night for these Musketeers. No different tonight. Bivens over to Detillion. Right back to Bivens. Man, they work that to perfection. 13 seconds left here. 18-13, Lewis County leads. 8 seconds on the clock. Chaffin, 7 seconds. Gets a screen from Gammon. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Chaffins for 3. No good. Short at the buzzer. 18-13, Lewis County leads after 1. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 here on MyTown TV.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
We're back here at Greenup County on MyTown TV. After 1 quarter, Lewis County leads at 18-13. They're led by Dalen Bivens, the senior, with 8 points and a handful of rebounds, Maria.
Yeah, and I mean, we called this last year whenever Lewis County played here at the Greenhouse. We said that he was going to be good. Mm-hmm. He was going to be a star for this team. And I will say, there are some people who play sports that are just tall. Mm-hmm. He is tall and athletic, and it shows because he's playing his game really well right now, and he has all season.
Yeah, Dalen Bivens doing a fine job, and Greenup County turns it over on their first possession of the second quarter. Casey Gammon walks out front, so Lewis County has the basketball and a 5-point lead. They'll inbound it right next to Coach Joe Hampton over there, the assistant coach standing up and coaching these Lions. Good coaching staff for Lewis County. They get their team prepared for tournament basketball. Here's Puente, a little spin move of his own. 10-footer rolls in. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, we know. 2 points for Lewis County, 20-13. I know, that was corny, wasn't it, Maria? All right, 7:24 left here in quarter number 2. Holbrook on the left side. Gammon on the right side to Atkins. He'll try his luck from 3 again, and he's feeling it tonight. 2 3-pointers for Bradley Atkins, his 7th point of the game, keeping Greenup County around here in quarter number 2, 20-16. What were the odds on 2 Bradley Atkins 3-pointers tonight?
Probably weren't a lot of bets on it. I'll tell you that.
Here we go. Jerky with the ball on the right side. Gives it to Dalen Bivens. Out front, being guarded by the equally as tall and pretty athletic Kyler Robinson as well. Here we go. Jerky in the lane. Lays it up and nope, they're going to call a walk before the bucket. Coach Scott Tackett can't believe that. He's all over the official here on the near side. 20-16, though, the score. Basket will not count for Lewis County, and here comes Cam Chaffins for the Musketeers. Chaffins to Robinson out top. Robinson to Adkins. They've got to start respecting Bradley Adkins out there in three-point country now. Chaffins, little crossover dribble back to Holbrook on the baseline. Holbrook kicks it out to the corner to Kyler Robinson. He takes a little mid-range shot, has it blocked by Brody DeTillion. Probably should have just launched the 3 when he had it open out there. Puente drives into the lane, lays it up and in. He has something to say to Bradley Atkins after he drops it in. 22-16 now, Lewis County on top. Cam Chaffins with the basketball for Greenup County. He gives it to Kyler Robinson on the left side to Bradley Atkins. Out top, Atkins takes it to the hole, gets the bump, puts it up, misses, doesn't get the foul call. Here comes Puente back the other way for Lewis County. Fires it underneath to Jerky. Jerky being guarded closely down there by Hunter Holbrook. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Lewis County's ball. Gavin Roy checking back into the game for Kyler Robinson. Dalen Bivens going to inbound the basketball for Lewis County in front of the Greenup County bench. Goes out top to Connor Jerky. He'll set things up for Lewis County. Man-to-man defense still for the Musketeers. Jerky takes it to the hole, lays it up and in. Nice aggressive play there. Good strength from Jerky. And Lewis County's out to an 8-point lead, 24-16. There's Cam Chaffins with the basketball. Goes over on the left side to Casey Gammon. We've got the entire Raceland basketball team who's come in behind us here. Setting up here on the Lewis County side. Chaffins puts that one up and in for his 8th point of the night. 24-18 now. Greenup County back within 6. Here we go. Julian Puente with the ball out front. He already has 10 points tonight. He's already in double figures. Quite the score for Lewis County. Jerky goes on the left side to a new player into the game, number 0. I don't have a 0 on my roster. It wasn't on the KHSAA site for Lewis County. I think that might be Braylon Puente. That ball knocked around. It goes Greenup County's way, out of bounds off Lewis County. I think I'll check with the Lewis County fan here in a second, make sure whose number 0 is. You can do that research for us, Maria.
I just looked it up. There is no 0.
I knew there wasn't. I thought I wrote these
0.
numbers down right before I got here tonight. That ball lost by Cam Chaffins. Went off a Lewis County player. Now Lewis County just out of control, but Bivens comes up with it, lays it up, misses. Rebound to Hunter Holbrook. Just a poorly executed fast break that time for the Lions. 4:02 left here in quarter number 2. Cam Chaffins with the ball out top for Greenup County, down by 6. Chaffins goes over to Casey Gammon. Gammon on the dribble. Faces Puente, now backs it out to Hunter Holbrook. Over to Chaffins for 3. No good. Rebound down to Brody DeTillion. The foul's going to be called on Gavin Roy underneath. Greenup County's second foul of the night. Here comes Kieran Jenkins and Ryan Monroe into the game for Chaffins. And Hunter Holbrook checked out. 2-3 defense for Greenup County. Daniel Miller will set things up out top for Lewis County. Miller, a junior on this team. They're a senior-dominated team. Miller, one of the few players that aren't a senior that plays a lot of minutes here for Lewis County. Puente holds the ball out top as they have the 6-point lead. There's the three-point attempt. No good. Rebound tipped around, and man, you called it earlier. They're just dominating the boards, Maria.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's really just Lewis County's offensive rebounding game right now. They're having some good shooting moments, but it's just offensive rebounding that's really pushing them to have almost a 10-point lead right now.
Yep, 26-18. Brody DeTillion got the two that time. Jenkins out top for Greenup County, zigging and zagging. Holding the ball out near the volleyball line now, setting things up against this man-to-man defense of the Lions. There's Ryan Monroe, drives the baseline, takes a little 15-footer. Good. The freshman splashes it in from the baseline. 2.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Monroe, a player who's been out with injury for most of the season, but he's coming back and trying to get in good form. Julian Puente tries a long one, no good. Gavin Roy rebounds to Casey Gammon. Here comes Gammon up the floor for Greenup County over the timeline. Goes to Monroe on the right side. Monroe kicks it back out to Gammon. 22-footer, no good. Rebound to Puente. He comes out of there with it over the timeline. Out front to Bivens, left side to Miller. Daniel Miller to Bivens. Bivens, good pass by Bivens. He is really playing well. Gets it down to DeTillion, and Bivens gets the putback for his 10th point of the game. He's already in double figures. As the rebounding continues for Lewis County. Monroe gives it to Bradley Adkins. Greenup trailing by 8, 28-20. Jenkins over to Adkins, back to Jenkins. Now top, thought about pulling the trigger on the three, gets it to Adkins. To Roy, Roy will try the three, no good. Bivens rebounds, gets it ahead to Puente. Puente going to be, well, no, he's going to take it to the hole, throw it up and get fouled. He'll go to the free throw line as Bradley Adkins will pick up the foul for Greenup County. Puente goes to the line. He has 10 points so far tonight. Lewis County has an 8-point lead. That free throw's no good. Some uncharacteristic free throw shooting tonight from Julian Puente. He's 1 for 3 so far, 82% free throw shooter on the season. He'll try it again. That one's good. So he has 11 points now, and Lewis County has a 9-point lead, their biggest of the game. Minute left, minute 15 to be exact. Casey Gaiman gets it over to Gavin Roy in the corner. Down low to Landry Lewis in the game. Roy will try another three, no good. That rebound's torn down by Connor Jerky. Gets it to Puente, up the floor to DeTillion. Spin move, knocked away. Good play by Casey Gammon. Gammon in the open floor for the Musketeers. Jenkins out top. Goes to the corner to Landry Lewis for three, no good. Rebound down to Lewis County again. DeTillion to Puente. And here come the Lions with the basketball. A 9-point lead, 41 seconds to go in the half. Puente backs it all the way out, and they're going to be patient here. They may take the last shot here in this first half, Maria. Believe they're going to. Puente has the ball on his hip. Gives it over to Miller.
They don't have a lot to lose by taking that last shot. They're up by 9 going into the half. I don't see a reason why they would try to keep playing this back-and-forth game.
Yeah, good decision by Scott Tackett. He's an excellent coach, excellent tournament coach. Look for Lewis County to be a problem come tournament time. Now Miller ties a three from the corner. No good. Another offensive rebound for Lewis County. Connor Jerky puts it in at the buzzer. 31-20. Lewis County leads at the half. We'll be right back with the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Brayden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Refresh. Fuel.
Force.
The purpose of Escape the Vape is going to be to try to get the teenagers and the young kids to stop vaping. With the kids, their brains are still forming until they're 25. Parents in the community need to and pay attention if their kids are using it because there are signs that their kids use it.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Mom, what's for dinner?
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
We're back here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show from Greenup County High School in Lloyd, Kentucky, the Greenhouse. Big crowd packed in here tonight. The Greenup County Musketeers trail by 11, though, in an all-important 63rd District game to the Lewis County Lions, 31-20.
And I mean, this is a huge game for Greenup. They start district play in about 10 days. They're 0-3 right now. They've lost 4 straight games. This is a very huge game for them, and right now it feels like they're not taking it as seriously as they need to. They're getting out-rebounded insanely.
Yeah, you got that right. I wish we kept the statistics for second chance points, but Lewis County has a ton of them tonight. Like you mentioned off the air, at least half of their points have come from
second chance points.
Second chance points tonight. Yeah, let's run down the scoring real quick for you. Greenup County led by Cam Chaffins with 8 points in the first half. Bradley Atkins with 7. And boy, just think if Bradley Atkins hadn't come out hitting 3-pointers tonight, this game might be close to being out of hand right now. But Bradley Atkins put in 7 points, 3 points for Casey Gammon, and 2 points for Ryan Monroe. Lewis County was led by Julian Puente with 11 points, Dalen Bivens with 10, Connor Jerky with 6, and Brody Detillion with 4. And they have really hit the boards well. You see it's Youth Basketball League night here at Greenup County tonight. You see the young teams coming onto the floor. Always wish we had the camera on the other side of the court this time so we could see the faces of these players. But, hey, we see their backs, see their names. Some of them have their names on their jerseys on this side. So big contingency here tonight. Good representation for the Greenup County Youth Basketball League, and looks like they have a bright future ahead. Plenty of numbers in the Greenup County Youth Basketball League.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the future of Musketeer basketball.
It is, yeah, no doubt. And you see just team after team parading out here onto the floor for Greenup County.
Now for our 3rd and 4th grade boys teams.
Looking over to see if our cameraman was manning the camera, but he's taking a break right now, I think.
He's hanging out for just a second.
yeah. But there's nothing to see. Like I said, their backs are turned to us here on this side of the floor. But it looks like a good crowd here and good participation in the youth league here at Greenup County. So that's all. We had a couple, plenty of girls teams really. So even the girls basketball program is well represented down here on the right side of the floor. So we have about 5.5 minutes to go before we start the second half. Greenup County Coach Nathan Sutton, he better say some wise words in there in that locker room at halftime against, for these Musketeers. As they find themselves down 11, we'll be Right back here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show.
Pick six for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick six.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, and we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
We here at the Greenup County Health Department are here to help provide the family planning program and are available. If you are uninsured or have on Medicaid, or if it's an adolescent, we're not going to turn anyone away.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
We are back here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show from Greenup County High School. Lewis County leads at 31-20 at the half. Big thanks to Hunter Jerky, who commented on the YouTube telling me number 0 is Braylon Puente. I got that right. That's good for me. So good. 1 point for Ryan tonight. 31-20 though, Maria. What do you think Coach Nathan Sutton told his troops in the locker room?
Well, I would really hope it has something to do with the word rebounding, because there was not a lot of that in the first half. I mean, credit to Lewis County. They're playing a great game right now. They're leading by 11. It's not anything that they're doing specifically. They're just playing better defense. And I think we've all heard the saying, yes, offense wins games, defense wins championships. And right now, their defense is on the way to bringing them a 63rd district championship.
Yeah, Lewis County, they're a dangerous team going into the tournament this year, as they always are. They get it together at tournament time, no matter the year. But this year, they've played a pretty good regular season, 13-8 overall, 3-1 in the district. The big win over Russell on Russell's home floor. Lewis County looking good so far, 31-20. They have the ball coming out here in the third quarter. We are underway. Dalen Bivens going to take it out top. This is the end of the floor where Dalen Bivens ended the game last year against Greenup County with a little putback. Detillion out to Jerky for three. No good. Rebound down to Gavin Roy. Well, no, they ran into each other and knocked it out of bounds. Can't get out of their own way down there right now.
Maybe it's just rebounding a little too hard in the locker room.
Yeah, they did. They all went for it.
Well, they all
that
went
time.
for it.
Yeah, and nobody got it. And it's Lewis County's basketball underneath their own basket. Jerky looking, gets it into Puente. Julian Puente, a little crossover dribble on Bradley Atkins. Fall away jumper, no good. Rebound down to, well, it fell into the hands of Kieran Jenkins. Jenkins takes it coast to coast, lays it up, no good. Rebounded Roy, misses. Rebound tipped out of there. Here comes Puente on the run. Julian Puente kicks it out to Daniel Miller for three. Good. His first points of the game, Daniel Miller in the scorebook now. 34-20, 7-12 left here in the third quarter. Not the start that Nathan Sutton wanted. Cam Chaffins with the basketball, goes to Bradley Atkins on the right side. Atkins has it knocked away by Puente, and he is torn down to the ground. Puente gets up, having some words with Bradley Atkins. As Bradley Atkins picks up his second foul. Just a minute into the second half. Greenup County student section getting involved over there, it looks like. Getting on Julian Puente. He can handle it. Leading scorer on this Lewis County team. They get it down low to Detillion. Detillion turns and misses. Rebound to Detillion again. He puts it up and in and one. Foul on Gavin Roy, his second foul, and Brody Detillion gets the bucket, and he'll have the opportunity from the free throw line, where he is a cool 38% this season from the free throw line. Lewis County, though, leading by 16 points right now. And he puts that right in. That's all I had to do. Reverse jinx him. Say he was 38% from the free throw line. He drops it in like a pro. 37-20. We are teetering on a blowout game, Maria. Kieran Jenkins goes to Gavin Roy to Chaffins on the left side. Chaffins gives it off to Gammon. Gammon is fouled by Connor Jerky. His first foul of the game. Lewis County's second foul of the entire game. Here we go. Here's Casey Gammon. Only 5 fouls called on Greenup County this game. Here's Kieran Jenkins for three. Good. They need to get him going. That'd be important to this Greenup County offense. Daniel Miller feeling it now. Misses. Rebound torn down by Jerky over top of Jenkins. He hands off to Detillion. Shot is blocked by Chaffins, but out of bounds off of, well, it goes off of Detillion, the referee says, so it'll be Greenup County's ball. They may have caught a break there. 37-23 the score, 6:08 left. Here in the third, here comes Kieran Jenkins with the basketball for Greenup County. Jenkins off to Gammon to Bradley Atkins on the right side. Atkins gives it to Chaffins. Chaffins out to Gammon. Pump fakes, drives the baseline, nowhere to go. Back out front to Chaffins. Chaffins takes it all the way to the hole, little up and under. Good job by Cam Chaffins for two. He's in double figures now. He has 10 points on the night. 37-25. Puente out top. Physical play between Atkins and Puente right now.
And it always is. It has been that way for years. I think those two have some kind of a rivalry.
Yeah, I see they're talking to the referee. Both of them are every time they go by him. Dalen Bivens takes it to the baseline, kicks it out to Daniel Miller. Miller over to Jerky. Puente, you know he's going to try to take it to the hole here against Bradley Atkins with all the talk that's going on. Bradley Atkins chesting him up. Puente misses the shot, but Detillion comes up with the rebound again, throws it up and in. And again, the offensive rebounding of Lewis County is really, really shining in this game. It's a 30-second timeout for Lewis County. It's a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. Think inside the box.
Think inside the box.
Things are getting heated here, I think, on both sides. Between the teams getting chippy, Nathan Sutton getting on the referees there. Now Joe Hampton out here getting on the referees as well.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Maria.
I will say I think that's a common thing within the 63rd District is I think it's because it's so competitive that it seems like every single team you play is a rival.
That's a good point. You make a really good point there.
For the longest time, it was Farmers and Preps with Greenup and Russell.
Yeah.
And now it's Greenup and Raceland with there's a whole history there, whether you think it's the Iron Bowl, whether you think it's anything else. Like, there's a whole history there. But now for the past couple of years, I've noticed that it starts to be like it's with Lewis County as well. I think all these 63rd District teams, where it's so competitive and anyone can take it any year, they all just want to beat each other.
Yeah, they don't like each other, it feels like, anytime they get together.
Absolutely not.
Here we go. Jenkins out top for Greenup County. Coming out of the 32nd timeout, Kieran Jenkins goes out to Chaffins. Chaffins puts it on the ground. Drives into the lane, out to Jenkins. A foul's going to be called, and it's going to go. Against number, let me see, I didn't get the call. Goes against number 1, Daniel Miller. The foul on Lewis County, his second foul. I think that shocked Julian Puente down low as he was getting into it with Gavin Roy. We may see some fist fly before this one's over, Maria.
There was almost a few fights out at Lewis County last time they played.
Here we go. Cam Chaffins with the basketball on the near side. Some physical defense by Jerky. He knocks it out of bounds. It's just getting more and more physical, the game, as we go. Everybody on the floor turning it up a notch, it appears. But Lewis County leads by 14. Greenup County has their work cut out for them if they plan on getting back in this game. Chaffins inbounding the ball in front of the Musketeer bench. Gets it into Casey Gammon. Gammon takes it to the hole, misses. Comes up short on that one. Detillion rebounds, has it knocked away on the floor. Bivens comes up with it, gives it to Puente. Puente drives all the way to the hole, lays it up, no good, but a foul's going to be called on Kieran Jenkins. That'll be Jenkins' first foul of the game. And Julian Puente will head to the free throw line to take 2. Scott Tackett, he is relentless on these referees. He lets them have it the entire games. He's having a conversation with Davey Fields over there. Right now, Julian Puente puts the first free throw in. Hunter Holbrook into the game for Greenup County, replacing Bradley Atkins. Maybe Coach Sutton trying to diffuse the situation brewing there with Bradley Atkins and Puente.
And
the second free throw is missed, and Puente yelling at the referees again. I'm not sure why. I think he wanted a lane violation perhaps that time. Chaffins drives all the way to the hole. Bumped. No call. Rebound down to Lewis County. Here comes Bivens. All the way down the floor, lays it up and in. Dalen Bivens taking charge. And a timeout. And yeah, Nathan Sutton he's going to get the technical foul. No, he's not going to get it yet. Davey Fields looked like he was going to tee him up. Is it a full timeout or is it a 30-second timeout? It is a full timeout. Let's take the break with him here. 42-25, Lewis leads. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clark's, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clark's.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
We're back here on MyTown TV. Greenup County Musketeer basketball. 4:09 left in the third. 42-25, Lewis County leads. Greenup County needs to, I think if we're coming up on time, it's almost now or never time, it feels like, for the Musketeers. They've got to chip into this 17-point lead before the start of the fourth quarter.
It really is, and it started to get a little out of hand in the first quarter, but it was still manageable. But now it just feels like they're letting little things get to them, whether it's no calls, because honestly there hasn't been a lot of calls made in favor of the Musketeers. There's been a lot of a lot of contact and no fouls. But also just the simple fact of that it feels like they're not really focused. They're focused too much on the chatter and all the other things going on and not the game itself.
That's a really good point you make right there. And you see Cam Chaffins tried to throw that ball over to Casey Gammon. It was knocked out of bounds. Greenup County has the ball again. Kieran Jenkins in the corner to Gammon, out front to Chaffins. They got to get focused on this game. 3:33 left here in the third quarter. Chaffins a long three, no good. Rebound down to Gavin Roy. He's pushed down there by Detillion, no call. Casey Gammon drops in the three. 42-28. The lead is 14. Here comes Julian Puente. Back to Jerky for Lewis County, and here come the Lions leading by 14. They're going to be patient here, I would imagine. Of course, we got plenty of time left in this game. 3 minutes left in the third. Here's Bivens. He's played a whale of a game so far for Lewis County. There he goes again to the rim, lays it in. He cannot be stopped sometimes when he takes off. As you said, he's not only tall, he's athletic and tall.
Absolutely.
Cam Chaffins over to Casey Gammon. Out front to Chaffins. The lead's back to 16. Thank you all for joining us here tonight on MyTown TV. We'll have Greenup County audio only tomorrow night. Greenup County goes to Raceland. Jenkins out to Holbrook, a little pump fake. He gets hit. He'll go to the free throw line. Brody Detillion picks up the foul for Lewis County. And Hunter Holbrook will go to the line to try 2 free throws. It'll be Greenup County's third and fourth free throw tries of the night. Holbrook, a 56% free throw shooter. Free throw shooting, not Greenup County's forte this year. Nobody's over the 70% mark, but Holbrook puts that one in. See, I tried that reverse jinx again, and it worked. So Holbrook will try free throw number 2. Puts it up and short on that one. Good box out by Brody Detillion. That time for Lewis County. They secure the rebound. They'll bring it up the floor, leading by 15 here in this big 63rd district contest. Puente on the left side to Bivens. He'll try the 3 out front. No good. Rebound again to Lewis County. Get it down to Detillion. Lays it up. No good. Rebound again to Lewis County. Bivens to Puente. Drives to the hole. Lays it up. Misses again. Rebound again to Lewis County. Miller out to Bivens. To Puente out top for 3. Good! Julian Puente on their 4th try on that possession. We talk about second chance points. That was 4th chance points.
And that's been the story of this game, is the fact that Greenup County is simply failing to rebound when it matters most. That's 4 offensive rebounds in a row for Lewis County. You don't win a game that way.
No, that's unacceptable there. Connor Jerky fouls that time, picks up his second foul of the game. Greenup County will have some subs come in. Actually, Greenup County going to clear the bench here. I think Coach Nathan Sutton has seen enough of the crew that's out there right now. He's putting in some players trying to find some will here in this Greenup County team, I think. He's bringing in Skylar Martin, Landry Lewis, Kyler Robinson, Trice Carter, and Ryan Monroe. A fresh 5 on the floor for the Musketeers. We haven't seen this move all season. Martin with the basketball on the left side, gives it off to Landry Lewis, kicks it out to the corner to Robinson, to Martin for 3. No good. A rebound down to Lewis County again, number 21, Alex. Well, Robinson takes it away from Russell, but Robinson walks with the basketball. Alex Russell into the game for Lewis County. Nathan Sutton out on the floor. He's going to be teed up now. He said he got pushed, and he may get ran out of here. He's not going to give this one up easy. He's taking the tie off, and he's throwing it to the bench right now. Nathan Sutton is fired up. He has seen enough, Maria.
And you know what? Rightfully so. Because I will admit, I'm not the biggest fan of referees in the world, okay? I played sports my entire life. But it gets to a point when it's a matter of safety for the athletes on the floor. Yeah. And when there's this many no calls, I think it's fair for him to get a little frustrated. I'm not saying he should throw his tie, but I think it's fair for him to get a little frustrated and get a little upset.
Yeah.
That's putting his kids in danger.
Yeah,
it gets to a point when someone's going to get hurt eventually, whether it's from Lewis County or it's from Greenup.
Yeah, Lewis County, they're going to go ahead and bring Alex Russell out of the game. He just came in for one play, really, one possession. But Lewis County out to a 20-point lead now, 1:32 left in the third quarter. And Coach Nathan Sutton, I don't know if he's going to go ahead and undo he went ahead and undid the top button on the shirt here as he is fired up. I just didn't know if he's going to keep it all snug up in the neck. He needs to relax there without the tie. Bivens into Jerky. Up by 20 now, Lewis County. Bivens down to Puente, knocked away, and a foul going to be called on Ryan Monroe. That'll send Puente to the line. Monroe picks up his first foul of the game. Puente to the free throw line to try his 9th and 10th free throws of the night. He's good on the first. As we said before the game, it's really part of the story of this Lewis County team. You can't ignore it. Julian Puente, he gets to the free throw line like nobody that we've ever seen, perhaps in the 16th region.
Absolutely, and I feel like it's been the opposite tonight. He hasn't taken as many free throws, but I think it's been a little more of a no-call game. There hasn't been a lot, and I mean, I just said that a moment ago, but it's been a lot of no-calls tonight.
It has been, yeah. They've let it be rough tonight, but now they come up with some calls, and Bivens goes up over everybody and picks up that one. And Puente comes up the floor, just running into bodies. Gives it off to Miller, out top to Jerky, to Bivens on the right side. They're going to spread it out here with 59 seconds to go. Bivens takes it to the hole, lays it up, misses, rebound down to Skylar Martin, gives it over to Trice Carter. Carter, here he comes, up the floor, gets it ahead to Martin, into the corner to Robinson. Robinson drives to the hole, lays it up and in. Nice two that time for Kyler Robinson. The lead is 20 again. I said earlier, Greenup County needed to get it down to about the 10-point mark here to start the fourth quarter, but now they find themselves down 20 after the technical foul, after a spree of just wild plays, really. 23 seconds. Puente on the dribble, out front to Jerky. They're going to take the last shot here in the third quarter, as Lewis County has this game well in hand right now. Jerky on the dribble. Martin guarding him. Gets it to Puente. 5 seconds. Here we go. Puente, step back three. No good. Rebound tipped around. Kyler Robinson comes up with it. As Puente laughs at the referee. Can't believe he didn't get the three free throws. 51-31 after three. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
We're back here at the greenhouse. 3 quarters are in the books. It's 51-31. Lewis County leads. I am Ryan Parker here with Maria Moresi. Maria, Greenup County, they're leaving the 5 substitutes in the game right now. Nathan Sutton cleaned off his bench and took all 5 players out, so they're still in. Ryan Monroe goes up, has it blocked by Dalen Bivens. Julian Puente. Bivens has done everything this game for Lewis County. Bivens, a little behind the back dribble there. He'll take it back out and set it up at the half court area. Gets it to Puente on the left side. Out front to Miller. Miller to Jerky. Over to Detillion. Detillion out top to Bivens. Bivens puts it on the deck. Fires it down to a wide open Brody Detillion. Somebody lost the script on that one. As Brody Detillion lays it in and gives Lewis County a 22-point lead now. 53-31. Here's Ryan Monroe. On the right side, Monroe. Out to Trice Carter for 3. Trice Carter is good with that one. I'm telling you, Trice Carter, he's a big-time player. I say it time and time again. He will shine given the opportunity. Julian Puente just does a Euro step through everybody there, lays it up and in for another couple points for him. 55-34. Ryan Monroe out top. Gives it over to Kyler Robinson on the baseline. Robinson has it picked off by Puente, but he's standing out of bounds. It'll be Greenup County's ball from underneath their own basket. 6:45 left in this one. I'd like to see Carter get more and more opportunities, really, Maria, coming up in these next district games.
I think that would be good. I think it'd be good for him to learn and grow. I mean, as he takes a 3 right now.
Yeah, he took another 3. That one was a little far out for him there on the home of the Musketeers logo across the way. But, yeah, he's got to get involved here. And like you said, or like I've said here, Nathan Sutton took everybody up. Puente just driving in a pack of 4 people. Gets the pass through to Detillion. Another offensive rebound for Lewis County. It doesn't matter who's in there tonight. They're going to get the offensive rebounds. They lose Detillion on the baseline. He misses. Rebound down to Kyler Robinson. Here comes Robinson for the Musketeers. Trailing by 21. Robinson takes it all the way to the hole, lays it up, and misses. Rebound to Dalen Bivens. Bivens adding to his rebound totals. Comes out of there on the break. Down to Detillion. Lays it up and in. Detillion scoring big here for Lewis County. He has 13 points now. 57-34. 5:55 left in the game. Ryan Monroe out to Lewis in the corner. Out to Trice Carter. Carter being guarded by Jerky. Carter takes it to the hole, lays it up and in. Trice Carter coming up with the points for the Musketeers. Here's Puente on the left side for Lewis County. Takes the long 3. No good. Rebound down to Kyler Robinson. Get it out of there and go. Trice Carter with the ball on the right side. Miller guarding him. Carter putting some dribbles on. Tries the 3-pointer. No good. Off the iron. Rebound down to Puente. Greenup County cannot come up with a rebound to save their life out here tonight. Puente throws that ahead to Jerky, who throws it off of Kyler Robinson out of bounds. Nice play by Connor Jerky, saving the day and getting out of the way of the baby laying down here in the stroller, making sure he didn't run over the child. Braylon Puente checks in for Lewis County, leading by 21 points. Leaving no doubt here tonight. Nice shot by Connor Jerky. He's gotten better and better as I've seen him throughout the years. 59-36. That was a nice bank shot. Here's Trice Carter. Gives it to Kyler Robinson. Robinson has it knocked away. A foul going to be called on Lewis County. Foul's going to be on Brody Detillion. 59-36. Lewis County on top. You know, here's where I'd like to see Trice Carter, in the game for Greenup County and learning that the game's more than just shooting 3s as he launches another 3 from the corner there. He can create a lot of things for other players on the team, like Skylar Martin there, who drops in the 3 from the corner. Timeout, Greenup County. They're going to take a full timeout. 59-39, 4:28 left here in the game. We'll take a break here on MyTown TV.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
We're back here at the greenhouse. Greenup County trailing 59-39. In your pregame notes here, Maria, one of your keys to the game, one of your points in the game was Greenup County struggles in the second half. And boy, have they struggled in the second half here tonight.
Yeah, I wrote this down before I came, just looking at some of the games that I've been to and some of the ones I've watched on MyTown, and just noticed, they've lost themselves a lot of games in the second half, especially the Racing game. I know they're right behind us, but that's going to be a big test in the 63rd district this year, is the fact that they've struggled to win games in the second half, and I think that's been a special kind of struggle tonight because they're down. I'm not going to do the math right now. I want to say 22 points.
You're right.
But
61-39.
They're down 22 points right now, and I think that's been a big story this year, is that they have struggled, and it shows tonight.
There's yet another offensive rebound for Lewis County on the miss from Braylon Puente, who had the and one opportunity. Daniel Miller comes away with it. Here's a new player into the game, number 10 for Lewis County, misses the three, and yet another offensive rebound for Daniel Miller. You talk about just out-hustling a team. They are out-hustling the Musketeers up and down, side to side, as Brody DeTillion gets another two. Number 10 in the game, senior Paul Knox into the game for Lewis County. 63-39 now the score. Ryan Monroe tries the three, no good. Rebound to Brody DeTillion, gives it off to Connor Jerky. Here he comes up the floor. Jerky drives the lane out to Miller. He'll try the three, no good. Rebound to Trice Carter, he's going to be fouled by Braylon Puente. There is nobody that could tell me that would have been a foul earlier this game.
It wouldn't
that play
have been.
right there, yeah. Not even close.
No, and I mean, I've watched multiple players tonight get shoved down.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, I mean, it goes back to what I said earlier. It gets to a point when someone's going to get hurt.
I think the Raceland team has seen enough. They've seen all the scouting they can have tonight. They're heading for the exits.
The scouting is that Lewis County will offensive rebound.
They sure will. You better come. Yeah, you better put on your big boy pants when you come to play Lewis County. It's going to be a physical game. Monroe misses. Rebound up and in by new player in the game, Braylon Meadows, I believe. Gets the bucket for Braden Meadows. Gets the bucket for Greenup County. How about that? Connor Jerky has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Going to be Lewis County's ball underneath their own basket. 3:13 left in the game. 63-41. It's hard to officiate Lewis County games, though. I got to say, I mean, the coach is relentless on these referees. He's still having conversations with them down there about their job they're doing tonight. Never lets up. We got a technical foul now coming up on. Looks like Connor Jerky got the technical foul. We're going to go ahead and send him to the bench, and Trice Carter will take the free throws for Greenup County. Trice Carter, he's I didn't want to jinx him. He's 100% from the free throw line this season. He hasn't missed when he's had an opportunity. So Trice Carter dropped the first one in. Good job by the 7th grader here with the big crowd. Puts them both in.
You didn't jinx him that time.
That's good. You can't jinx good. Can't jinx working in the gym like he does. You know, he puts in the work and it shows, definitely. 63-43, a 20-point lead here. 3:13 left in the game here in the fourth quarter. Cam Underwood into the game, inbounds the ball to Carter. Nate Chaffins comes out and sets a screen. Carter running this team out top. Gives it on the left side to Brody Howard, out front to Chaffins. Chaffins drives and throws the ball away underneath. Lewis County has some new players in as well. That's Tyson McCray. Gets it across to Paul Knox. He'll bring it up the floor. Goes on the right side to Ryder Owens, a sophomore in the game. Owens being guarded by Carter out front. Carter had his hands all over him there. No call. Ryder Owens goes around Carter, lays it up, and he'll be fouled at the rim. Not sure who's going to get the call here. It's going to be against Trice Carter. 63-43, 20-point lead for Lewis County. Free throw is up and in for Ryder Owens. Coach Nathan Sutton making a statement to his older players here tonight, taking them out about halfway through the third quarter as Owens drops that one in too, and not coming back with them.
Yeah, and I think that's a smart move, honestly. Maybe not from a standpoint as a fan, you know, you're like, oh, why would you take them out? But when it comes down to being an athlete and you're not playing your best game,
yeah,
a coach that sits you is a great coach and tells you this is how it is, because some coaches won't do that. And I think that's important for them to learn, hey, just because you're a senior, just because you started this year, that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm going to play who's going to work the hardest, and I think that's a smart move by him.
Well, especially when you said they work the hardest. I mean, it was a lot of effort we weren't seeing from the Musketeers. So the offensive rebounding, Lewis County was just killing them on the boards.
Absolutely, and I think we've seen better sequences from that group of Monroe and Carter and Martin, that group that he brought out, that fresh five. I think Holbrook was out there as well. I could be wrong on that, but I know that fresh five that he brought out, they had much better sequences than the starters did tonight, and that's just the facts. So I think that him pulling them and giving those new five a chance, I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, got to make some tough decisions here late this season and figure out how they're going to go into the tournament. There's no question about that. Greenup County has to figure out who they're going to roll with and who they're not going to here in the 63rd District Tournament. Who wants it? Minute 30 to go here in the game. 65-43 the score. Here's Trice Carter running the team out front. Gives it on the left side to, that looks like that's Asher Wireman in the game now. Carter on the dribble. Kicks it out to Wireman for three. Good. Well, that's the kind of things, too. You know, once Trice Carter learns to mix that up, you know, take some of the shots yourself, make the moves, but create things for your teammates, too. There's a good shot over Paul Knox, the senior. Timeout, Lewis County. They're going to get another player into the game here, and sorry I don't have number 44's number. They are reaching deep into the bench now. And number 20, I didn't have either one of those players on the KHSA roster, but 68-46. But as I said, Carter, with his ball handling ability and court vision, he has the ability to set up things for his teammates very well as he drops in an and one here late in the game. Trice Carter, another two. And he has an opportunity here, should he remain 100% at the line, to hit double figures in his short time in the game here. Carter's free throw is no good. Man, I knew the jinx was coming at some point, Maria.
That's on you.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, Trice. Here we go. Here comes Lewis County with the basketball and a 20-point lead. Out front for Lewis County is Ryder Owens. Dominant performance tonight by Lewis County in front of a big crowd at the greenhouse. Greenup County certainly had the fan support tonight. Owens trying to force one there. Meadows rebounds but goes out of bounds with it. Just can't keep his footing. 30 seconds left in this one. Lewis County set to run their record to 14-8. Greenup County ready to drop their fifth in a row. Rebound, well, Meadows had his hands on it again, but Lewis County just showing a lot of hustle there. Aiden Bloomfield, a junior, number 2, fighting for it. It's the jump ball call, and Lewis County will have possession underneath their own basket. Ryder Owens brings it in. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound down to Brody Howard, over to Trice Carter. Here comes Carter up the floor for the Musketeers. Carter takes it to the rim. Little fall away from 10 feet, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Lewis County. It'll stay with Greenup. 10.4 seconds left in this game. The only thing in doubt is the margin now. It's a 20-point lead. Can the Musketeers get a bucket at the buzzer here? Here's Carter in the corner. I bet he's going to shoot it. Carter takes a little 5-footer, no good. Rebound down to Meadows, puts it up, misses the layup. Meadows again, misses again. Rebound down. Boy, that's the story of Greenup County's night right there, as Trice Carter misses that at the buzzer. 68-48, the final score. Lewis County wins. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Brayden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clarks.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired Orthopedics Care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to.
Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen. Quality washers and dryers built here in America with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Well, we're here on the MyTown TV post-game show. It's a rough night at the greenhouse for the Greenup County Musketeers as Greenup County lost this one 68-48 to Lewis County. Lewis County runs their overall record to 14 wins and 8 losses on the season, 4-1 in district play. Lewis County is right there in contention for the number 1 seed in the district that will be played at Russell High School here in just about 10 days away from that one. Lewis County 14-8 now. Greenup County drops to 8-13. Their 5th loss in a row. The snow has not been good for the Greenup County Musketeers as they've dropped 5 games in a row. 0-4 in district play now. Let's run down the scoring for you. Greenup County was led tonight by Cam Chaffins, had 10 points. Second in scoring was Trice Carter, got some minutes there in the second half, scored 9 points. 7 points for Bradley Atkins. It was 3 points for Casey Gammon, 3 points for Kieran Jenkins. 3 points for Skylar Martin, 3 points for Asher Wireman, 2 points for Braden Meadows, 2 for Ryan Monroe, and 1 for Hunter Holbrook. That equaled the 48 points that Greenup County scored in this one. Lewis County, they were led tonight by their star player Julian Puente. He had 21 points. Dalen Bivens, man, he surely had a double-double tonight. I don't keep rebounds, but he had 14 points, and I promise you it was more than 10 rebounds. It's just a dominant game and a dominant performance by the big man for Lewis County. 15 points tonight for Brody Detillion. He's playing well underneath for Lewis County as well. Dalen Bivens and Brody Detillion forming a nice 1-2 punch down there underneath the basket for Lewis County. Connor Jerky had 8 points, 3 points for Daniel Miller, 2 points for Braylon Puente, and 2 points for Ryder Owens. And I got to say, I like this Lewis County team headed into tournament time, as I always do like the Lewis County teams headed into tournament time. How can you not? Their coaching staff has performed well season after season. But this year they got a really talented team to go along with the good coaches over there. It's a team you don't want to face come tournament time, whether it be the 63rd District Tournament, which is hard to get out of in and of itself, or the 16th Region Tournament. I don't care who you are. You probably don't want to see Lewis County in your draw. We'll come right back. Let's take one more break, give Coach Nathan Sutton a chance to come out. We'll see if he comes out tonight. If he doesn't come out in this break, we'll go ahead and get off the air. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Mom, what's for dinner?
When life throws you a full court press,
Ashland Community and Technical College helps you break through. This is your comeback. Get in the game at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Well, we're back here on the MyTown TV post-game show. Looks like we're going to wrap things up here. For Brandon Wilson on production, Marcus Reed over on the camera, Maria Moraci. She's abandoned me on the post-game show here to go talk to Sarah Weddington from Lewis County down in the stands here. But Lewis County wins this one 68-48. We'll be back tomorrow night on MyTown Radio. Join me there at Raceland as these Musketeers will be right back in action. So, good night, everybody.